The two Koreas will start clearing mines from the heavily fortified Demilitarized Zone (DMZ) on October 1 as a first step after they agreed to disarm the border area, starting with land mines.
Here's a summary of the article.
The two Koreas will start clearing mines from the heavily fortified Demilitarized Zone on October 1 as a first step after they agreed to disarm the border area, starting with land mines. The two Koreas will engage in joint works to remove mines and explosives on the JSA and upland areas in Cheorwon, Gangwon Province, a military official said. The remains of about 300 soldiers from the two Koreas and United Nations forces killed during the 1950–1953 Korean War are believed to be buried in the upland areas. The two Koreas chose the area as a trial venue for the joint repatriation mission. The leaders of the two Koreas agreed to continue concerted efforts to disarm the DMZ and withdraw troops from there as a confidence-building measure amid détente on the Korean peninsula. The two Koreas and the United Nations Command will also form a trilateral negotiating body to speed disarmament along the inter-Korean border. It remains to be seen whether the two Koreas can complete removing the mines as scheduled because of a limited workforce and a shortage of equipment.
This post received a score of 40,737, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Interesting. I really hope that this can be the start of something very, very good.
North invades South.
Thanks for clearing those mines. Our tanks never would have made it through there.
Tanks? With AS, where is the other one?
I remember reading somewhere, I don't know how accurate it is, that North Korea only would be to fuel their armor divisions for a week or so.
And with a weakness like that, you can bet South Korean and American air forces would try to reduce NK fuel reserves as quickly as possible.
The problem for American and South Korean close air support assets being North Korea has one of the densest AA networks in the world. Just because the tech is old does not mean it is not deadly.
How about Navy bombardment? I don't imagine NK would have any response to the US Navy.
My understanding is that the NK deterrent to military actions against them is not a negation of the attack itself but bombarding Seoul with artillery.
Contrary to the ignorancy of fire bullshit, DPRK has virtually zero artillery that can hit Seoul, 2 miles, no D-20, 11 to 15 miles, no D-30, 9.5 to 14 miles, no D-74, 15 miles, no Type 59, 15 to 23 miles, yes, but only with RAP ML-20, 11 miles, no M-30, 7 miles, no M-1978, 22 to 37 miles, yes, with or without RAP leaves us with just 2 pieces that can hit the northern suburbs of Seoul, which are by far the least populated. Rocket artillery, range, can hit Seoul. Type 63, 5 miles, no BM-21, 12 miles, no Room 70, 12 miles, no BM-24, 7 miles, no KN-09, 100 miles. Yes, again, virtually all of it leaves Seoul completely untouched, with the exception to that being the KN-09. The whole notion of DPRK artillery turning Seoul into a sea of fire was from the 1960s, when there was the very real threat of DPRK troops flooding across the border, bringing their artillery with them and getting within range of Seoul. I wouldn't want that job, those mines have been there for decades.
There's some seriously cool anti-mine vehicles around. Not sure it's the most dangerous job anymore.
The Korean mine sweeping technique actually involves several hundred mice, about a third as many overweight cats, and a live mariachi band.
Good times to be in a mariachi band.
Not since that Mexico incident though. I wonder if they ever found the heads.
I first read this as two Koreans instead of the two Koreas. Very different visual.
Looking at the picture I thought the same thing. Was like, damn, I feel bad for those two Korean dudes.
It's like Minesweeper IRL. Whichever Korean survives the longest wins.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.